Hello, guys. So today we're going to be ranking the 7 warlords. Are we making a special? We're not. It's just a video ranking all 7 of the warlords. By 7, I mean not 7, because there's a lot. Let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to be counting the 7-11 warlords. And we're going to start off with, I'm not going to even attempt to say the other part of his name, Kuma. He's just boring. He doesn't do much in my eyes. He's a dick boy, but other than that, not much to say about it. We have Boa. Alright, she looks amazing, but that's it. She's just a selfish piece of crap, but due to her looks and her love of Luffy, I have to put her in C. I honestly don't have much to say about her as well. Buggy. I have a lot more to say about Buggy than I did for Boa or Kuma. Alright, so for Buggy, we spent time with him ever since Orange Town. And he's lovable. You love the meme about him. The memes are funny. He's all around an amazing comedy character. And he is very good at just serving the purpose comedy. Like, he's so useless getting connected to people like Shanks, Goldie, Roger, Silver Lee. Like, he falls down, but no, he doesn't fall down, he falls straight up. Like, he falls, and yet he goes upward, straight to the top. Well, less of straight to the top, and more of he bangs his head on every tree branch all the way to the top. Honestly, he's easily in the greatest of all time tier. Crocodile. Crocodile was the first real major villain that was introduced in One Piece after the East Blue Saga. And honestly, he's the foundation for just about every really good One Piece villain, in my eyes. He has a pretty cool design. I do feel like there's a bit of a mistake making him a warlord with how weak he is in comparison to literally every other one. I mean, he probably would swoon over Boa. I think he'd lose, but if not, maybe. He can easily defeat Kuma, probably. There is no question that he can't defeat Buggy. I mean, no, he couldn't defeat Kuma. He can't defeat Buggy, though. He's Buggy the Clown. He's the strongest of all time. He probably could. Yeah, he's like though he definitely can defeat the Flamingo. And Miyao Kataki's also no. I highly doubt he could defeat a young Whitebeard and Edward Weevil. Gecko Moria? Maybe. Junpei? Definitely not. He has water powers. And that's like his weakness. Blackbeard? God, no. God, no. Well, I'm not like a lot of more obvious to defeat him like Blackbeard, but honestly, he's pretty cool otherwise. He's a fun devil fruit power, so he uses it very well. And it's obvious, and it's honestly the most unique out of all the Logias we've seen. Oh yeah, sure, Logia just allow you to turn the elements. It's not super unique, but But Crocodile takes a step further. He does things with his Logia that we don't see other Logias do, like creating a giant three giant axes, feisting from his sand. I'm sorry, you don't worry about that. And he has a freaking hook for one of his hands. That's very cool. He ran Peroquworth, so I honestly say that's an A tier. Don Quixote do Flamingo. I don't know why I said it like that. So, the user of an awakened Paramecia type, the Ito no Mi, or the string fruit. He was the main villain of Dressrosa, which was just Alabasta on steroids in the confines of one day, which spanned several months and years. I don't actually remember how long Dressrosa took. But yeah, I spent it a long time. That was like the world's longest day. But yeah, that was Dressrosa. So where would the flamingo land? Well, like I said, the arc that he was the main villain when I was Dressrosa was literally Alabasta on steroids. Actually, no, it's Alabasta if it took steroids that were on steroids. Yeah, jeez. That thing brought Alabasta to a whole new level. And Flamingo, oh god, Dofi. His backstory, you feel bad, it doesn't just justify what he does, but you do feel bad for him. And you can't see why he is the insane, weird, crazy piece of crap he is today. His design is amazing, honestly. And, oh gosh, his devil fruit, it's really cool to see him using fruit. Fruit here, he is probably one of the best fights in the series between Luffy and Law, I think, my personal opinion. The fact that we haven't seen one of his eyes is just freaky to me. He's pretty insane. Oh, and also he can use his strength to swing through the sky. Doesn't that sound like a certain man you've heard of? Maybe like a Spider-Man? He can use string to swing through the sky. But anyway, I say Don Quixote do Flamingo is definitely either an A tier or greatest of all time, but I'm leaning towards greatest of all time. So I'm gonna put him there. Draco Mihawk. He was the earliest warlord that was introduced as a warlord. His introduction was at Sparatier. He absolutely decimated Krieg ship more than already had been decimated. And then proceeded to decimate Zoro, which at that point was like, what? Wait, what? Somebody can manhandle Zoro this easily without cheating? It's pretty crazy to think about. Well, right back then it was. The strongest swordsman in the world. Just absolutely Zoro. He just kind of sits there, he's fine, take care of his farm, and, well, he doesn't really do anything sword related. Why? Because he doesn't have anyone to face. I'm sure to his annoyance, he doesn't want to fight Shanks anymore because he lost an arm off the greatest swordsman before his time died. He noticed his insignificance to Whitebeard, which, yes, you should. If you exist, you are insignificant to Whitebeard 99.9% of the time. Unless your name was Monkey D. Garp or Goldie Roger. Or Sengoku. Can't forget about Sengoku. He was there too. But you're like... with that side tangent out of the way. Okay. Where would I place Mihawk? You trained Lord during the 2-year time skip. His design is just out of this world, and so out of place. Like, look at all the other warlords. Look at Boa. Look at Kuma. Look at Crocodile. Look at Buggy. Look at Flamingo. Now look at everyone else we have left. And tell me, do any of them even slightly resemble just what Mihawk presents? No. I want to put him in the greatest of time. I really do. But I have to put him either in the A or B tier. And then I have to put him in the A tier. Just because. Just because he doesn't do a whole lot to deserve a graceful time. He just doesn't do a lot. No, did not mean to put you there. You could be there, but not yet. Edward Weevil. The supposed son of Blackbeard, because Blackbeard kills Dad, I think. Yeah. No, why did I say I think? I know he did. But either way, I just don't care. Like, he has a bad sign. I don't care about him at all. Like, I don't know how to describe how much I just don't care. Oh, y'all were talking about an onion. This man's neck, though, like that neck, though, like that neck, like we have these unholy, unhumanoid things, but then that neck, though, I just don't like it. Oh, I don't see it anymore, dude. I just like, ugh. Oh yeah, Gikomora, I guess we're talking about him. I'm so sorry about his story, but there's something about that neck, like. Ew, that neck. That neck, though. Alright, honestly, if you ask me, he's a pretty decent villain. Villain for Driller Bark, even if his design is kind of horrendous, hideous, horrible. But all things aside, yeah, he's a pretty fine villain for his arc, Driller Bark. Driller Bark itself was a great arc. It was just, sandwiched in between, two arcs that were like dozens of times better than it. Zabody. Any slobby. I don't have too much to think about Gikomora, other than he created Nightmare Luffy, but that's about it. He's probably a part of Blackbeard's crew. I don't know. He's just so ungodly and humanoidly ugly that I have to put him in that alone puts him in here. See, he'd probably go and beef if he wasn't so freaking ugly. But now we're talking about unhumanoid things. We're talking about Jinpei, the fishman and Straw Hat. No, the Jinpei hasn't got a lot of time to show himself off as a Straw Hat. But from what we've seen of him, I do really like his character. And him breaking racial bounds by sharing his blood to Luffy, it's just not chef kiss, But yeah, okay, I'm losing words to say for Jinpei. I don't know what to say about him. Other than I really like him. And Joe. Him trading blood with Luffy. It's probably my favorite moment that he's ever been a part of for this entire character Fishman guy. I'm gonna put him in the base. It's not, I gotta put him in the A. I don't have enough to say about him. Blackbeard. I don't care much about him, really. See, I guess he felt up to be a father in One Piece. I just don't feel like I care about him at all. Because I don't. And finally, we have Trafalgar Law. Trafalgar Law. What does he do? You may want to know. Well, he gets born. He eats ope. He sees his good old calm fruit user die. Friend, pal, die. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, Rosanote, I believe his name was. I forget. I'm bad with One Piece names sometimes. Cut me some slack. There's over 1,000 characters. Yeah, he got beat dead by Don Quixote do Flamingo. And Law's like, oh. And maybe have a pirate. And you know what? And decide to make an alliance with Luffy after the 2-year time skip. And sure, wanted to take down Kaido, but he basically takes down the Flamingo, and he just tricked Luffy. Yeah, sure. You're still good with that. But have you seen this guy? He is so stinking cool. Like, that hat, cool. His sword, cool. Cool. His facial hair, cool. Cool. His eyes, cool. His design, cool. His placement being the only character artist in shit make to ever break the monster trio placements of Zoro, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji in the first, second, and third place order. Cool. Honestly, he's probably one of my favorite characters. And definitely, you know, maybe other than Zoro and definitely Luffy. He's probably my favorite member of the Worst Generation. Because, you know. Well, so if I now put him somewhere, I need to put him the greatest of all time. I honestly don't care for him too much as a warlord. And as a character, I love him. Well, this is my tier list. Edward Weevil is the worst one. Blackbeard, Bo Hancock, and Kikomori are in the same tier, which I dreamed. Okay. Never mind. Kikomori stretches his way all over into B because he's just that freaking tall. That man's neck reaches all the way over in the beach here. So now it's Kuma and Kikomori. Then we have Drake, Mihawk, Jinpei, and Crocodile in the A tier. Doflamingo, Buggy, and Law to graceful time. You know, just putting these guys on the same level in anything is just funny to me. But tell me what y'all think of my tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.